Okay, hon, come on. Go bye-bye. Come on. Good girl. Good girl, honey. Good girl. How you doing? How you doing, Stephanie? Hi, Holly. Holly, I was thinking of you the other day. How you doing? You still down in Florida? Hey, Interneil. So, you know, I think you got a notice because I haven't uploaded videos today. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna go up a place where they do a lot of ice fishing. Oh, okay. Well, good. Good luck to you. Almost everybody I know that moves to Florida moves back to where they came from. So don't feel bad. I'm going to Houghton Lake. That's a big winter festival thing. I think the main thing starts next week, but it's like a huge ATV snowmobile. I figure I'd go up there and watch the read the papers. Well, these trees got frosted with this snow, which I can't really believe because it never got cool. It was super cold last night. Wait till you see these trees. I don't know where that moisture would have came from. It's really super dry. Maybe it looks like more of a haze. I'm in West Branch, Michigan. Yeah, West Branch, yeah. Yeah, thank you. What? Jump over. What? Come on. where I do a lot of those under the ice videos. Hey, how you doing? Day. It was -2 earlier. Now it's 18. No, 75 north. That's not bad. How much did Asheville, North Carolina get snow, do you know? Yeah, 75, yep. Oh, South Bend, yeah, you used to do a lot of work down there. Yeah, in the daytime, not too many deer. I like bad weather. Yeah, there's a lot of them. They hit about 400 a year in Ogama County. Yeah, I bought a couple papers I'm gonna read. It's a big like winter destination for ice fishing stuff. They have a big festival, I think, that starts next week. It's Houghton Lake. Yeah, it's actually nice out. Yeah. Yeah, snowbirds sure have. Yeah, I have. Tip uptown. Tip uptown. Yeah, Frankenmuth's cool. I don't go there too much. Believe it or not, it's really kind of out of the way for me. I went to the Dog Olympics there back in the spring. Yeah, it's only, I never been to a regular dog show. Oh, thank you, Emily. If you're into winter sports, you'll probably like this place. How you doing? How's your day going? Sherry's doing fine. Yeah, she's halfway through her 9-month in-house detox rehab program. Yeah, no, she's dodged a bullet. Good for her. Oh, there's a seafood shortage? I couldn't even tell you where to get good seafood anymore, to be honest with you. I see that candle company shutting down that factory down in Mayfield, Kentucky, one that the tornado hit. But I guess they have another plant like 10 miles away. They probably didn't have insurance. It probably cost too much, and you're thinking, what's going to happen here? They probably had a fire suppression system, so they were covered there, and here a damn tornado knocks it over. Hey, how you doing? I bet, in a way, this cold weather's been good for, communities that have really kind of been stiffed out of their income for winter activities for quite a while now. So at least, hopefully COVID doesn't put the final nail in the coffin. I was talking to a waitress up in Canada, or in Sault Ste. Marie. You could go over to Canada, but you got to get a $70 test. You got to schedule the test. A lot of times they cancel them before you get there. You got to upload this paperwork. You got to let Canada know 3 days in advance. And then you have to schedule a time when you're going to cross the border. They said it's a total hassle. It comes out to about $140. So people just aren't doing it. Now maybe that's Canada's way of making you prove that you really want to come into Canada for better reasons other than shopping or just screwing around. If you look at the population of Sault Ste. Marie on the American side, I think it's around 11,000. And on the Canadian side, it's about 100,000. So the Canadian side, if you go over there, they've got malls and all the amenities of a city that would have 100,000 people. Nice, good quality places to stay, nice restaurants. They're both named Sault Ste. Marie, but there's quite a difference. But the American side is really taking a hit. And the Canadian side has too. There's a lot of people that used to go over there from northern Michigan to do all their shopping. It's just too much trouble. I think you got to go all the way down to Gaylord or maybe Sheboygan to go to a Walmart or something like that. Right here it's 18 degrees. Yeah, the world is just, I was talking to a guy about this yesterday. It's just so, like I go into McDonald's, I got my first hot chocolate I've had probably a year because I quit drinking coffee. They don't have skim milk anymore. Not a big deal, but it's just everywhere you go now, it's not like it used to be. Whether it's just something that simple, I didn't even bother asking why, because I'm sure that it's not because they're out of it. It's some COVID bullshit. Used to be able to get breakfast all day long. That's gone for good, it looks like. Yeah, it's just a different time out there now. Yeah, here's a guy in a four-wheel running around. Four-wheeler. Oh, they're racing. I never even saw this kind of stuff before. See all the ice shanties out there as well? This guy's passing. How you doing? You up over, hon? You up over there, honey? Yeah. See him racing, honey? Yeah, they're some kind of like, I'm not sure what they call them, to tell you the truth. They all have studded tires, I would assume. Because they're not sliding around the turns. It could be just the tires, I don't know. You see these things everywhere up here. I knew there'd be something like this going on. Yeah, ice tractor. Yeah, I thought I was gonna like it, but they'd be in such huge trouble if they ever had a real incident. They built a lot of fake drama into it, and I just kind of got turned off by it. They've got numbers on them, like racing numbers. I'd say they do about 60. Yeah, I was really looking for it. And they've got like cones out there, orange cones, marking everything. So they probably have real races. I'm surprised there aren't more people out there. There are quite a few people out here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see about 25 ice shanties. Yeah, Houghton Lake. Yep. But I thought there'd be a lot more snowmobiles all over. I'd like to talk to one of these guys. Next week, I think, is the big event. Then you see a lot of things that look like that, but they're not racing ones. They're just people to, travel around with. I'll look around on the other side of the lake. I mean, you should see a lot more, you should see a lot more, like guys that be doing stuff, in winter-related activities. No pets, no glass, no alcohol. I think I'll go into this Chase Bank. This is Michigan's biggest inland lake. It's huge. It's also very shallow. This right here is actually, well, now I'm into Houghton Lake, but the first part of that is Prudentville, really, not Houghton Lake. So this whole time I'm driving, not even close to halfway around this lake. It's big. much. You see, I'm not even close to halfway around this thing yet. So this will be a different view down here. Only thing that's staying in business up here is liquor stores and gas stations. Pizza places. I don't know what the deal is with this. They've got a Navajo Indian store type thing. And I don't know if that's even open anymore. It's real cool looking building. I think I just went by it. I don't think they're doing that in there anymore. I think it's something different, look different. You know, you could buy everything like moccasins and that kind of thing. I'll have to pay better attention when I go by. All sorts of places out of business like this place. It's almost impossible to have a long-standing restaurant up here, even before everything went south. I had a sister that had 2 McDonald's here. The one that we passed when I went by Walmart. And there's one up here near 127. Those stores never really did much at all, even in the good days. You didn't even get the summer high volume traffic. Everything's a provisioning center now. I can remember when I was a sophomore in high school, the DEA ended up, I was working at a drugstore part-time, and they were chasing this guy, these cops with guns drawn. There was a place you could eat. They had like a restaurant attached to the drugstore. And they're chasing this guy and they're knocking over chairs. It was like a big deal where I was from. And as it turns out, they were chasing him for having an ounce of marijuana. These were federal agents. And now you fast forward 50 years. And every damn town in the state has a provisioning center, and it's legal. Yeah, see, I'll be coming around the other side of the lake now. I think there's more stuff going on up here. Now, you know, they have patrols up here too. There's a lot of you know, snowmobiling and that kind of thing, patrolling for people operating while impaired. You know, believe it or not, when you get a drunk driving, there's the Navajo store right there. I guess it is still open. When you get a ticket in a boat or a snowmobile, or, you know, that doesn't go on your driving record. You do get a operating while impaired, but it does not go on your driver's license. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I still would want to get one. head to Georgia tomorrow or Tuesday or so. Yeah, more snowmobiles out here. I can let Daisy out here too. See, the snowmobiles are getting on the lake where you'd normally launch your boat, right here. See right there, the boat ramp? You can see the tracks. That's where you take your snowmobile and get on. Good girl, honey. So yeah, more snowmobiles down here. I'll let you out, huh? I'll let you out. You know, a lot of this winter stuff, they're racing snowmobiles over there, I think. A lot of this winter stuff, you still need groomed trails. You just don't take this stuff out in the middle of nowhere. It's just, they still like smooth the ice. There goes a guy right there. I figured there'd be a lot more Daisy wants to go out and do a pee-pee. You want to go pee-pee, honey? You want to check out the lights on? Good girl. Good girl, honey. Good girl. You guys want me to go out here? Does this interest you? Oh, Manistee, how you doing? Do you guys want me to show you this a little bit better? From COVID, Cindy? Wow. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can talk to somebody. So I would be on the west side of the lake, southwest. Maybe, let me think about this now. Southwest, yeah. See, now these guys are probably doing 80. Take Daisy, but I don't want her to get run over flat by a snowmobile. Daisy wouldn't look good, 2 inches tall. Now see, up here they have what's called pressure cracks, where the water is always moving and separating. You see how it folds up here? Sometimes they're like 2 feet wide. I got an idea that nobody is going through here today. I'm not really sure how thick that is. Might have to walk around. But pressure cracks, I mean, people do drown. I'm not saying it's a big dangerous thing, but it's quite a phenomenon because, you know, this is an inland lake, right? It isn't like there's a bunch of moving water like there is in the Great Lakes. So I really can't tell you why it moves like it does. I wouldn't think it would expand and contract like that with the temperatures being relatively consistent, but I don't know what else causes it. Now normally, you see, there's only one guy here with a snowmobile trailer, normally be packed, and I'm assuming that it's because people don't want to transverse this pressure crack. This looks like it was open not that long ago because we've had recent snow, and you can see there's no snow on the top of that. So really, I don't know, but you can see where something has went over here. I'd certainly feel better walking across it if I saw a snowmobile do it first. But I think the reason that there's no snowmobiles here is because of this big, giant, gaping hole. And there is, I bet that doesn't look thick to me. Once again, my college degree is paying off, and my brain is telling me, do not step on that, dumbass. Thank you, college degree. In 4 years I learned things like this. And that water's open, which is surprising to me because it's been so crazy cold. But that's open water right there. Yeah, the good news is I'm not a total idiot, but I don't want wet feet. The good news is it's super shallow here. Even if I fell in, But it'd be the end of me checking this out for you because I'd have a big soaker. I had that happen twice last year. I fell in twice, but I knew exactly where I was at. And I only got wet up to my knees. Yeah, but when you don't have snowmobiles going across here and there's only one, see why I'm a private detective? And instead of 500 trailers parked here, there's only one. So another Tom Reed investigation concluded that, hey, guess what? The ice isn't safe here. Bingo. Pet detective. Another case solved. I'll get to the bottom of this. Now, as I said, next week, it's a huge event. Big blowout parties. They got these big giant tents. And these big giant tents. And bands, a lot of drinking and, you know, bullshit. You know, there's no tracks around here either. There's a guy, looks like he's going to shore. So nobody's accessing the ice here. This isn't, like I said, this isn't like it's, I'll bet what that guy over there is doing. He just parked here and he rode along. Up here on these counties, like this is Roscommon County, you can ride these on the road and on the side of the road. I'm gonna see what's over here. Because if I don't have access to the water, I think I might have to pick another place. Or go back to where I came from. Yeah, it's just, you know, there's nobody over around here, which is weird. You can see where they've been out in that. Oh, I gotta fix the screen too. You can see where they've been out here, so I may have to go to a different place. Because nobody's accessing the ice here. Now, normally I would say, like right out here where you see these kind of like blue ice formations, that, well, that's what happened everywhere. You get open water, you get high winds, like right there. And that occurs, but that hasn't happened in a while. So I think that's old, but this other stuff is new. Look at this big giant oak tree. Maple, actually, maple. But this baby's seen a lot of snowmobiles in its life. That's probably a 100-year-old tree. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit, unfortunately. Hear that cracking? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down to where there's better access. It was even better where I was before, although there weren't that many tracks there. It's cool looking, isn't it? Pushes it right up. Yeah, this is just not a good spot. You know, of course, you have like big issues up here. Snowmobiles, they can tear up the grass, especially if it's getting warmer. And so you see there's a lot of issues about cutting over people's property. They go to all sorts of extremes over in Rose City, east of me. But you got to be careful. You can't be putting up something that's going to hurt people. But you see people who have done like crazy stuff, put up barbed wire and all sorts of stuff, keep snowmobiles from running over their property. They put rocks, boulders, anything to keep a clear passage. Now there's some of these snowmobiles out here I know that do like 100 miles an hour. See, and even over here. So I just have to pick a better spot. But normally this would be packed. Hi, honey. I'm not too familiar with down this other way. I think I'd be better off going. I'll go down a little ways, but I think I'd be better off backtracking. So these people drive over here, they realize what I just realized, and they go someplace else. Now I see somebody's packed. This is traditionally, although with this warm winters and stuff, traditionally big revenue event. And when that COVID and some of that stuff and warm weather hit, it put a lot of places out of business. I mean, 100 years ago, this place was busier than it is now. I think I'll go down here and see what's down here. It was busier than it is now. Help wanted, all positions. That's because other than a weekend like this, there's not enough hours for someone to work full time. That's a big issue lately. I don't even know what's down here, if anything. I'll try it for a little bit, but now this side of this west side, southwest side, there's some decent houses here. The real big bucks houses are on the complete other side. But just like all people that have money, you think they want snowmobiles getting on and getting off there? Hell no. So it's all blocked and private and bullshit and, you know, you name it. See, this looks a little dead around here. So I think I'm going to backtrack, and there's not much activity. On this side for some reason. And like I said, I don't really know this side too much. All the businesses and bars and all that stuff are on the side that I just came from. So I'll go backtrack, find a place. And I don't know I don't come up here that much. And I don't really know why, but compared to other places, there's not too much ice fishing close to shore. And the whole lake's shallow, so I don't know why. I may end up going right back where I was parked to begin with. This is how photography is too. You're always trying to, you know, get a good view, vantage point. You can piss away a whole day trying to get set up right. And sometimes you'll just be driving down the road and you're where to A to B. And here's like a perfect shot, and you take 5 minutes to take 100 pictures. It's just the way it works. It almost like planning works against you. It doesn't, which is why I still do it. But it's just because you like planned out and got an early start doesn't mean much. Out west is like that too. You think you're just going to go out west and there's going to be buffalo eating out of your hand everywhere you pull over. Not. Even worse is bear in Alaska. You actually, most of the time, unless you go to Katmai or something during the salmon run, you most of the time have to hire a guide to take you to the bears. I did. It's this big plane that like seats 8 people. It's an otter on floats, and the way they do it, it's expensive as hell. I want to say it's like, probably now it's probably $1,000 or $1,100 a person. But everything up there is crazy expensive. And you go there, and I went, the guy's name's Roland. They're out of Kodiak, Alaska. His girlfriend's name's Joe. So you go there and you pay him. And I rented that cabin they have on their website too in the Parakoff Bay. And then the way it works is you get in there, everybody gets in there, you get all your stuff, and you fly around, you know, covering like crazy miles because you're flying as the crow flies. You fly around and they see bears and they land the plane and you go get out. Yeah, if you type in Roland, R-O-L-A-N-D. I know a guy that's good friends with him actually, but I didn't realize it when I was up there. You will, you'll see their operation. And there's pictures of their bear tours, that kind of thing. I got so close to bears, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I'll tell you what got me scared, and that is that it always seems to me, these tour guides, you know, they want good reviews and stuff like that. And to me, I had a crazy neighbor like that. The guy that had the pet lions and tigers and leopards and all that shit. Steve Sipek, S-I-P-E-K, in Florida. And they're conscious of getting good reviews. And here you've just paid $1,000 or what the hell ever it is. And you know, the last thing they want is a bunch of pissed off people that's going to leave 8 seats, 8 negatives on their website because they didn't get to see any bears. So the pressure's on from the minute you go there. And they always kind of struck me as, oh yeah, you guys want to see bears? Well, watch this. And that's how it was there. There was a time there, I've got photos of all this stuff. There was a time there was a couple that owned a chocolate company from Switzerland that was with the same flight I was on. And they actually offered me $500 for my photos because they lost their camera, believe it or not, in their luggage. Anyway, I ended up sending them a copy of my photos for nothing. You know, and they sent me like this biggest kick-ass, big-ass box of Swiss chocolates you'd ever believe. It's really kind of cool. But I'm not kidding you. I was there. You know that fight or flight? I was actually thinking of taking off running. These bears got like with maybe 50 feet, mother, cubs, and they're standing up and they're like looking at us. And she's saying, everybody just relax. They're gonna go, she's just checking you out. And I'm thinking, you are out of your mind. This thing is gonna eat us alive. I mean, anybody that watches or knows anything about bears, you know, when their babies are around. She said, we do this all the time. We're out here, just relax, breathe out. This is nature at its finest. And I'm thinking, holy shit. And sure as shit, and the little cubs are standing up too. They're like looking around. These bears are huge, like 10 feet tall or something like that. Grizzly bear. They're those big giant ones up there. Sure as shit, this you can see her sniffing. She's like looking. Sure as shit, they go down, get on all fours, and just walk away. That happened twice. And I'm still alive. And maybe that does happen all the time, I don't know, but it struck me as, why are we this close to these things? I had a telephoto lens on, because I'm a dumbass that just wants some photos of some bears. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to be seeing a little pin dot out on the horizon, like when you don't have a bear guide. Shit, actually, all but one lens, I was too close. I'm like scrambling around trying to switch a lens because the damn bears are too close. I'm going to do an in-depth investigative interview today into Houghton Lake ice fishing and snowmobiling. I'm going to get out every possible question you want. I'll bet this ice, my guess, because it's situated like it is, this freezes early because it's still, my guess is it's 11 inches thick. Now, back in the day, which was not that long ago, there'd be pickup trucks out there, all sorts of big shit trucks. Not now. So it's not as thick as it used to be. I was talking to a guy yesterday that grew up on Saginaw Bay where I go, and he said back in the day when they had all those pickups and all that stuff out there, that it was 2 feet deep, 2 feet thick all the time. No shit, they drive 15 miles out in Saginaw Bay with a fully loaded pickup. You believe that? But you don't see that anymore. And another reason is that I think it's $1,000 a day fine till you get it out of there. That's your problem. They do get them out of there. They use this big winch system. But if you're way the hell out there, I can't imagine what they do if a pickup fell through the ice 10 miles out. Because what are you going to do? Drive a heavier tow truck out there and pull it out? I don't think so. I don't even know how they get that out. But anyway, it's more of a financial consequence than it is anything else that keeps people off there. I've heard different schools of thought on whether or not it's paid by your insurance. There are certain points. I know if, like, a lot of times your insurance is void if you drive to Mexico. So I don't really know if that's true or not. And 23% of water-related deaths in the summer and the winter involve alcohol. When I got some lottery tickets in Tawish yesterday, and the guy was telling me that right out in that bay where I always take that clip, the world's most beautiful view, beautiful intersection. He said when he was a kid, 2 guys went out there after drinking in a bar one night, and they found the snowmobiles, but they never found their bodies. I don't doubt that. But these days of this drinking like it used to be, and snowmobiling and stuff, hell, these bars aren't even open that late anymore. I mean, times have changed. I can remember coming up here, I did a lot of surveillance up here for a while, back in the late 80s, early 90s. I remember coming here one night, we went to this Limberlost right here. We're drinking, pulled out, get pulled over by the cops. We didn't get a ticket or anything, but I think I had a burned out taillight or something. So I'm looking the whole way down here. It's nice to see that it's cold and these people aren't getting stiffed out of their winter revenue. Because this thing coming up next week, it's about it. Tip-up town. I can remember being a kid, and the chances of me getting up here with my parents was 0. And I didn't know anybody that did it either, but I can remember reading these articles about fishing and all these big fish they were catching as a kid, and it just didn't even seem real. And I always thought, man, I wish I had a dad that could take me to something like that. My dad didn't fish, hunt, nothing. And like I said, I was unaware of anybody that went to it, but I would watch it on TV. And I remember thinking how cool it would be to go up there. The further north you go, the better the fishing gets, in more ways than one. Quality of the fish, size of the fish. Look at a place in Ontario, about 180 miles north of Sault Ste. Marie, the Locks, Wawa, W-A-U, W-A-U. You get up around that area, you know, you're 400 miles north of here. That's where you start seeing these giant fish. And the water's clean and it's just better. See, I'm looking as I'm going down here for lake access. I think I'll end up going back to where I was before. Well, I would have expected good access there. There was a really lot going on there last year. I think it was last year, maybe the year before. But that pressure crack is the deal breaker. There's the Houghton Playhouse. That's where Charlton Heston performed. There's these racing things again. You know, they don't want you parking here. Let's see here. No parking anytime. There's a lot of people out here.
The water bottles are frozen. See, that would be towards the east side, southeast side. See, here's a pressure crack too, but it's not as bad. It's not too safe though. It makes a lot of noise. You go over it. So they got this all cleared out for like legit racing for these things. I don't know why these fishermen are so far out here. They actually have 2 tracks here for this ice fishing, or this snow racing, whatever the hell they call it. I bet those things are 25 grand. I know those 4 trackers, and they kind of look like that. That pizza place I go to, they look like that. I never saw this scraped off like this here before. Maybe they have this like mapped off, which is why there's no ice fishing right here. Ice fishermen are way out here. I heard that guy talking about ice cracking. I really would have thought it would be a lot busier. See, oh, I think this is drag strip. Snowmobile racing right here. See, they have this all plowed off. Yeah, see, this is all, they had something big out here. See these big tires? They plowed this whole thing, getting ready for this thing. Yeah, I think this is drag racing. This is slippery as hell too. This ice really smooth underneath this snow though. This is crazy. It's all frozen. Walking out here. Wouldn't even need to pick up your feet, just slide them. See, there's still like, it looks like mushy spots, like right here. And you notice like the kind of the snowmobile tracks drop off. See, like, look at this big gouge in the ice here. I'd love to have Daisy out here, but it's distracting when you have her and you got like machines going around. I'd say I'm about maybe half mile out. One thing I wonder about I think these snowmobiles would scare the fish. I'm going to get to the bottom of that question. You see how big this lake is? Just heard that pressure crack sound. How you doing? Good. You catch anything? Oh, you have? Hey, I got a YouTube channel, and there's a lot of people that watch it, you know, and don't know anything about ice fishing. Can I ask you a couple questions about ice fishing?
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know much about it either.
Really? Well, you're sure set up pretty good for not ice fishing.
Yeah.
Tom Reed's my name.
I'm Kyle.
Oh, good to meet you, Cal. So that's your shanty.
Yep.
So somewhere along the way you decided, I think I'd like to try ice fishing. So is this new for you?
Not necessarily new, no. Just I come out here and enjoy the peace and quiet,
Yeah.
watch the sleds drive around, and
Beautiful.
wait for her to pull a couple fish out of the hole.
Okay.
We were up in Higgins yesterday. She caught a couple perch. And
Oh, did you? What's your name?
Summer.
Your name? Your
Kyle.
name, Kyle, right? So I take this. You guys ever go on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
on YouTube.
Chosen One is the name. Chosen and separate word. WON.
Okay.
So you pretty much into fishing too, or do you just do it because he likes it?
No, I've been doing this before him with my brothers out on the bay.
Yeah. Which bay is that? Saginaw.
Yep.
And we were talking about ice thickness, and you know, it seems like the weather's changed over the years.
Yeah.
How thick's this ice now?
You're staying at about 8 inches.
That's it.
Yep.
See, I would have thought it'd be more because we have that down in West Branch.
Right.
And, you know, what's the biggest fish you ever caught?
What was that bass? 17?
About a 17-inch smallmouth for
I
her.
mean, that's about the biggest.
We've pulled 40-inch pike out
walleye.
of here before, though.
Have you really?
Oh yeah.
Now, and that was ice fishing.
Yep.
So you know a little bit about it if you're catching these.
Tip-ups work pretty good.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of tip up, isn't Tip Up Town next week?
It is.
Now, will you guys be here?
Yep. We're planning on coming back.
Yeah. Now, is that just chaos, like people all over the place?
I've never been here for a tip up.
Right, this will be our first tip-up town, but I've heard it gets pretty packed.
Oh, okay. Now, are you accessing the bay down there at Linwood when you fish?
We've gone Linwood, Augrays, Seabwing, pretty much anywhere around the bay, really.
Gotcha. Now, you fishermen in the summer as well?
Not as much.
Yeah.
I know that when I was younger, my brother would take me out for ice fishing, and we'd get the perch and walleye.
Gotcha.
But
Now, before you got the ice shanty, would you just try and come out? Like today's a nice day, but would you do that before you actually bought a shanty? Just start.
Yeah.
You would.
Oh yeah. Yep, several days of just standing out here in the cold.
Yeah.
Usually they pay off
yeah.
though. Those
It's
are the
not
ones.
bad today.
Those are the ones that pay off best though, is when you're out there freezing. At least
Oh, really?
At least on my end.
Now, any suggestions for people that want good cold weather boots? Because I know it matters when
I'm
you're
wearing them.
And what do those cost?
Lacrosse, these are 1600 grain thinsulate and they cost about $170.
And your feet will actually stay warm.
My feet are sweating
Yeah,
right
those
now.
are good for deer hunting.
Oh, really?
When you're sitting down and you ain't got no circulation in your feet.
Yeah, that's what it is. No circulation.
Yep.
Now, your feet warm too?
They're all right. I mean, these are Winchester.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all right, but I'll be saving to get those.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And what would you be using for bait now?
Well, knife minnows or this
Jigging
guy.
Rapala.
And
This guy, I got my my perch yesterday.
Yep.
and another thing I can't figure out is like you're only going down like what, 4 feet?
Yeah, we're in 6 foot of water right now.
6 feet. That's what it is.
Yep.
I would think that these like noise and stuff would scare the fish.
When I was younger, my brother would kind of tell us kids to be quiet. They
Yeah.
can hear you, but I don't think that really bothers them as much.
Really? That's interesting.
No.
And
Maybe
can,
on a smaller lake without all the recreation sport. It might.
yeah,
But
yeah.
this lake, I think they kind of get used to it.
Is this lake? I'm assuming it's stocked.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, do you hand dig that hole, or do you use like a power auger or something?
Just a normal hand crank.
Yeah, I
auger.
just bought one of those too. You know, I take a GoPro.
Yeah.
You just go around drilling holes and sticking it under there and video. It's interesting to me.
Nice. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I do. If you go on YouTube and you look, you'll see I just uploaded a couple of them yesterday. But what's surprising to me, and you see ducks in the winter and it looks like this, and there's some open water, and you think, what the hell are they eating? It looks like summertime under the ice.
Really?
Green, lush, beautiful. You guys should get a GoPro too.
Yeah, we'll have to try that out.
No, yeah, it's good. So, like a shanty like that, something like that would be what, about $300?
That's multi-purpose. That's my deer hunting blind. It costs about $80 at Northwoods in Pinconn.
Yeah, I go to Northwoods all the time.
Yep.
That's $80 is all?
Yep.
Wow, I
I buy
might.
them right now. They're probably 50.
Really? I
Yeah.
might buy one. So
After
I do a lot of like,
I think we got that. My dad's got a bigger one.
uh-huh.
I think he only paid about $90 after.
Really?
season two.
Can I look at it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I ran into you guys. Look at this cute little. Now, you can see better when you're in the shanty, can't you?
Yeah, it blocks out the light.
Can you see a fish swimming down there if you look?
Yeah, probably. Especially if you were over on Higgins Lake, the water's as clear as a bottle of water.
So this isn't that clear here.
Yeah, there's more seaweed, muddy bottom here. Can't see the bottom at all there.
So yeah, I would have thought it would be there. That's the same kind of. Did you get that at Northwoods, the auger?
No, just the
That's-
sports barn on Higgins.
That's what mine looks like. My auger,
Yeah, just that's standard.
It's
Brain.
surprising to me that you can like bore through there so easy. It's
Yeah,
easy,
these
isn't it?
guys over here, they have a nice, it's like a battery-powered impact on the end of their auger.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, that guy in the...
Do you really need that for like 8 inches?
If you're boring 50 holes, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's
Some
about
people
it.
just go around and poke holes everywhere, set tip-ups up.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Now,
there's 4 or 5 in that group.
can't you have like 3 at a time or something?
Yeah, 2 or 3, I think it varies per body of water.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're right, about 8 inches. Yeah, I would have thought it'd be with this crazy cold that it would have been thicker than that.
I've heard reports, I don't know where.
Yeah, and what's the deal with these pressure cracks? I don't quite understand. With the water not moving, what causes those? Do you know?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, because over there's a county access,
Yep.
and it looks like soft.
Yeah, right up against the shore.
Yeah, and normally there'd be a million snowmobiles parked there, but they're not because they can't get across that deal. And it's interesting that in this cold weather, you still have open water that close to shore. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I don't have the answer for that one.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is nice. I'm gonna go down there if these are on sale. 'Cause I do a lot of other kind of photography, like birds and stuff, and
Yeah.
that'd be perfect for that.
Oh yeah. Yep, those are nice for that.
Speaking of deer hunting, did you get one this year?
She got 2 doe. My tags are still in my wallet.
Oh yeah, didn't get one, huh?
No, nothing.
She's just better at it than you, or luckier?
Luckier.
Luckier, yeah. It's a lot to it, isn't it?
Those are first 2 deer.
You know, I have buddies of mine that live in different states joke about finding women that like men-oriented hobbies. You got lucky, didn't you?
Guess you could say that.
Sure did, man. I don't know any women that deer hunt. I never found one that liked fishing either. Guess I'm hanging around the wrong bars.
I guess so.
God. Well, thank you. I'm going to walk up around here. Now, do you know anything about those guys? What do they call that? Is that just quad racing or something? Those guys over there going in circles?
About a month from right now, the last weekend in February, there's a round track race and drag races out here on the lake, and I think that's probably what they're practicing for.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And that's why they got that big area shoveled off?
Yep.
That looks like they must have had
a quarter-mile round track.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Yep.
But it looks like they had something big out there plowing that snow. And I didn't
they usually
think...
bring some sort of quad out with the plow.
Oh, that's what it is. So it's
Yeah.
not some big old
No
snow
truck.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
You think can you even drive a car out here anymore?
With this much ice, probably not. But
Yeah, but if it was thick enough, could you?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
A
cool.
couple years ago, we had 20+ inches here, and I seen trucks all over.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thanks a lot, man.
No problem. I was gonna say you'll hear them come by you here in just a second. You'll feel it in your feet. So that's why I wouldn't bring a truck out.
Yeah.
Snowmobiles are moving the ice.
Now, is it 6 feet everywhere around here? Like this
I'm
whole...
not sure the deepest part of the lake,
I
but
thi-
yeah, this is a fairly shallow lake.
Yeah, I knew that,
It goes
yeah.
gradually, it doesn't drop off.
I had a neighbor, his brother drowned here about 40 years ago duck hunting.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tipped over, you know, cold, fall.
Yeah.
They didn't even find him till spring.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is. Well, thank you. Now, these bigger ones, what do they do? Just pull these out here with a tractor or something?
Yeah. Snowmobiles bring them out. They all have the same name on them. This is you can rent these.
Oh, you
out.
can rent them?
Yep. Not sure of the bait shop that does it, but
Oh, okay.
name and numbers on all of these out here.
Oh, yeah, I'll check that out. Well, good talking to you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you too.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
a lot, man. Nice people. You can rent these, you guys. What do you think of that? So this would be a rental, I'm assuming. You can see stuff piled up inside. And those other two would be rentals. They drag them out here. Oh, Korbinski's. I know them, actually. Believe it or not, that's my nephew's ex-wife's parents. So these are all rentals out here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's another one, kind of looks like a little thing. So all these people aren't fishing out here. I want to talk to these snowmobile people. Well, then nobody should be mad that I'm walking up to them if the noise doesn't bother the fish. Did you see she only had about 3.5 feet of line, and those fish swim over there and eat that, all this noise. That's just a mind blower to me. Next week will really be busy. Nice, I think. Beautiful out here. Is there anybody, you have any questions you want me to ask them? If you don't if I don't touch this screen once in a while, it doesn't, I can't see anything people are saying. I don't know why it does that. StreamYard's better in a lot of ways. At least you can't get porn bombed on here. Porn bomb. No, it's not dark. There's a lot of daylight left. Let's talk to one of these guys. Make sure I don't step in an ice hole. See, these people drilled these holes right here. No, I don't. Nope. Yeah, he did, Simple Life. Yeah, I heard that clear as a bell. You know, it was one of those type deals where you don't hear anything else, and I heard Bopock said, that's a porn bomb. Yeah, he set me up good on that. See, now this is a tip-up thing right here they talk about. When that fish bites that thing, the flag comes up. See it right there? Pretty cool, isn't it? People just standing out in the middle of nowhere, fishing. That's good. I don't blame you, Faye. I don't blame you. You can pass it off as just a joke and that it was disgusting, and then when your husband goes to work, stare at it. See, he's got a little flag on that, red flag. Hi. Catch anything? Did you? How big? You did? Couple keepers, huh?
Yeah.
How long they got to be before you can keep them?
No size.
No size, huh? Is that what you pretty much expect to catch when you come out here?
I don't know. We're still kind of learning.
It's still kind of learning. It's funny, you know. I had a couple people asking me about ice fishing. I don't know anything about it. And that guy I just talked to, he just started ice fishing too.
Yeah, well, we've done it for a few years, but we're limited by walking, so.
Oh, okay.
We only get to certain areas.
Ought to get one of those 4 trackers.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
They're what, like 20 grand or something?
Not sure, actually.
So is that a fish finder you have?
Yeah.
Now, do you see them swimming around there?
No, it's like sonar, pretty much. It shows you a blip.
And you see that?
Yep.
Now, the ones you caught, you saw them coming up to the hook?
Yeah, it's a few of them.
No kidding. Now, that's interesting. That battery will last you all day?
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Cool.
Been out here since 10, so.
Wow. Well, good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. How you doing? Catch anything? Catch anything?
Getting set up.
Oh, okay. I got a couple people a YouTube channel, and a lot of people never knew anything about ice fishing.
Oh, yeah?
So they said, why don't you get your ass out there and ask some questions? So here I am. First question I got for you guys. What do one of these cost?
This thing?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I was a few years old, but yeah, you're probably gonna spend for just a basic one. You're gonna spend $10,000-$12,000 for one.
Yeah, I
nowadays.
see. Yeah, 12,000.
I mean, you can get an off-brand one at like Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
They're like 8 or 9.
Okay, not as good.
Well, you're getting service for them. So if you buy this
Oh,
Polaris,
God.
you can go right to Spicer.
Yeah, there you go. Service. Yeah, I should have
Buy
known
one
that.
of these
Yeah.
off-brand ones, and you got to probably take it halfway across the state. To
Yeah,
replace
got it.
the
Yeah,
service.
got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, is this 2-stroke or 4-stroke?
This is 4-stroke.
It is. And you probably don't care what the mileage is, right? Do you know what it is even?
No, I don't know.
I mean,
know if I
like
even
fuel
looked at
mileage, fuel mileage.
Oh, as far as what I have no clue.
Yeah, no, because you wouldn't be going to Toledo,
I
right?
fill the tank up and we'll run this all winter.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, I mean,
Gotcha.
we're not going, I mean, we might run as far down as Lyman's to fish,
Yeah.
but I mean, for the couple days a week we run it, I don't put gas in it again.
Now, where are you guys from?
I'm from St. Helen.
Oh, okay, you
But I've
too?
actually got a place-
Gladwin
Yeah,
area,
place like
Clare
that.
County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. we
So,
got
I see you got the important things, beer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And you stop at Northwoods a lot? Buy
Northwoods?
stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been
we've been in there a few
a couple times
Yeah.
a year.
Now, you guys got a shanty too or not?
No,
You ever mess with one?
we haven't.
We've talked about it, but part of what we like about this is standing outside,
Being outside
fresh
in the
air.
fresh air. And,
Yeah, now today I think standing outside be fun, but how about like one of those crazy blowing 5-degree days?
We weren't out here yesterday.
No way.
That's why.
We
I
did
can't say
do-
we've never done it. We have been out
Last
here. on
year,
good-
the one morning, I think it was about 6 degrees out of here, but it was nice and sunny, as I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
So-
sun's a huge deal.
sun's
Yeah.
out. And there have been a couple of times we've turned this thing around so it's facing the wind and we get in behind the windshield.
Yeah.
I mean, that's our protection.
Or-
So.
Or even once it gets a little bit more ice to actually drive a truck out here.
Yeah.
He's got one with a topper, and you can kind of stand in there and
Yeah.
run a little portable heater. So it's,
But you like this standing outside?
No,
yeah, oh,
Love it. I'd much rather do this than sit in there in the dark.
You would. Now, will you be up here for Tip Up Town?
Oh yeah.
Is that a big deal for you guys? Like you look forward to it all year?
We'll come out second
It's a weekend
but-
that a lot of people are out and
Yeah.
partying and that kind of thing. But we don't. Did we fish last year during it?
Yeah.
No, the one day,
Fishing.
yeah. But
Now, it seemed, wouldn't this be a late start for fishing, or does it not work that way in ice fishing?
Oh, they've been fishing out here for a month.
Oh, you have. But how about like
I mean,
today?
We haven't. We just started this
oh,
week.
you mean time of day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, oh no. It's usually the best fishing is the first few hours in the morning, then those last couple 3 hours at night.
Even in the winter.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, not saying you don't get them good during the day, but those are typically your better.
Yeah. And you'd be hoping to catch what while you're here?
We're fishing for pike with all these tip ups out. We're looking for pike
And why would the tip ups be used for pike as opposed to people holding the little jigs?
because they've got a minnow on them that's about that big.
Okay,
And
got
the
it.
guys are jigging. That's just what you do for the perch. Or
Okay.
if they're maybe jigging for walleye.
And another thing that's surprising to me is that the noise by these machines and us like talking don't disturb the fish. It doesn't seem to, does it?
And so
Doesn't seem to. We last year we were out here the time during Tip Up Town, and we were over there somewhere.
well, we were right off in the tip up town. So
Yeah, and so we
there was so much.
driven our
to
trucks out there, and people were flying by with their snowmobiles and everything. And one, I thought, well, I had one of these tip ups. I thought I'll never get anything because people are driving between me and it.
Yeah.
It's first, I think it was the only one that popped that day. Big
Really?
Big old pike on it. With people
Now,
driving
do you
right
eat
by.
these pike?
Mhm.
You do?
Yeah.
I thought they were too bony.
Well, there's a trick to boning them out. You just gotta.
They're harder to
There's a
clean.
way to fillet them where you can get that. There's a line of bones that runs right down the middle of the
Uh-huh.
fillet. And if you just can wedge that, get that out of there, they're great. They're pretty much boneless.
And do you need kind of like a big one to be able to do that?
No, I mean typically they're going to be better than 20 inches anyways.
Really?
Minimum out of here is what? There's no minimum.
There's no minimum. The possession limit is, I just looking it up.
I don't think we ever caught a pike last year that was less than 20.
No kidding, man.
Yeah.
Wow, we should bite one now.
Yeah, no, me too.
So are they kind of lethargic in the winter? Are they fighting you like they would?
It's a pretty darn good fight.
They
Yeah,
do.
Yeah, I think so.
And I see these guys like this guy, like with a sonar, and I guess good for him, but it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense in 6 feet of water.
Well, he's not just looking for depth. He's looking to see if there's fish down there, because that's giving him feedback. He might have a whole school of fish down there, and they may not be biting, but you can see that they're there.
Gotcha. And another thing I'm wondering about is like guys like you will be right here, and they'll drill 15 holes. I mean, you're so close already. Does moving over that much matter when you're drilling multiple holes?
Some people will look for differences in bottom topography.
Yeah.
And the same way you would with any other kind of fish, they're, especially like the pike's a predatory fish, so it's looking for places to kind of hang out,
Yeah.
ambush stuff. So yeah, sometimes a lot of people put a lot of stock in being on a transition
Yeah.
from shallow to deep, and this
Yeah.
lake has varying depths.
It does.
Yeah.
What's the deepest? You don't happen to know that, do you? I know.
In the whole, I don't think there's a spot in the lake that's deeper than 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, I know what
Average
you.
depth of Houghton Lake is 6 feet.
Oh, interesting.
And I
Cool.
think
And we're in about 6 or 6.
that's
to 7
about
feet
what the
right
two
now.
I put out were, I'd say.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
And somebody was telling me I was down in Linwood a couple weeks ago, and there was a shortage of minnows.
Oh, really?
Do you have any? Yeah.
I mean, we've only been out a couple times this year, but Korbinski's has plenty of minnows.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
And when you see that flag go up, you just go over there, and you don't need to like fight him like slowly so he doesn't break your line, do you?
What you do is the pike will kind of just grab it and mouth it and then move away with it
Yeah.
before they really
That's what
swallow
trips
it.
the flag.
Oh,
So
really?
You watch and you'll see some line going out, and And then when that stops again and they're stopping to swallow, that's when you
That's how it works.
hook in there.
Really?
Yeah, if you pull it away too soon, it'll pop right out.
Even the summer? They eat like that too?
They do. If you're bobber fishing, if you're trolling, I mean, they're going to hit it.
No kidding, huh?
If you're bobber fishing, you'll see your bobber will move away. It'll stop. When it starts moving the second time, now he's taking it in. Now he's going with it.
Interesting.
So we kind of pull up a little bit of extra line and then wait to feel that movement again, but we try to do it without putting tension on what they've got a hold of. So that
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
scare 'em.
So what do you do? Deep fry or pan fry those pike? Pan fry. Okay. Speaking of fish, you know a place, any good place where you can get fish you want or something to eat dinner?
Killcare. LJ's Killcare is good.
Right here, huh?
Yeah, they always have fresh fish in there.
Oh, they do? They open today?
Yeah.
Is that a market or a restaurant?
Open on Sundays?
It's a restaurant. It's right across from, actually it's this way from Spicer's, but
Oh yeah, I'll try that out. And they have good fish.
LJ's Killcare, great
Yeah, I
fish.
never heard of it. Good, thank you.
Good fish, perfect.
Well, good talking to you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you for answering my questions. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Yeah, there's people that live out in New Mexico, and they think it's insane, and I'm standing on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Well, come back.
Oh, okay,
come
yeah.
back during
Congratulations.
Town when there's 30 cars parked out there.
Yeah,
So,
no, I think I will come to that. You know, big blowout fest. You know.
Or 100 cars if there's enough ice. It's amazing how many cars they'll park out there on the ice.
Yeah, no, I like to see that.
It's like the Walmart parking lot. It
Right,
always
yeah.
amazes me.
Yeah, I didn't realize. What do they get for these rentals on these things? Do you know?
I think he's getting 85 a day for those.
And when
And
that's,
he'll bring you out. He brings a heater out. You got everything in there when you come out.
oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
Lyman's does it too, right? They have some rentals.
they sure do.
Oh, and that Kill Cares, yeah, I'll check that out. What? I never even heard of that. Spicers, I went to a couple other places, and they have good fish. That's good.
Yep.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, look it up.
You think so, Bluegrass? Yeah, I don't know anything about it. We never ice fished as kids. Boy, what a beautiful sunset tonight, I tell you that though. I'm gonna get a fish dinner if that place is open. Kill Cares. Never heard of it. Fresh fish. Now that I'll be surprised about. Gotta find my way back. Tip uptown. It's a big party here next week. Hey Blue, how you doing? Out here in Houghton Lake. Hey Lena. Yeah, Hollywood was in trouble anyway. COVID, theaters, a lot of stuff's going direct to video now anyway. I do think though, I mean not channels like mine of course, but I do think YouTube put a huge dent in the entertainment business. Hell yeah, that's all I do is YouTube. Watch it, upload videos. Not Faster Frank, yeah, no shit. That's a good way to set me up though. Yeah, Pastor Frank, that was a good way of doing it. Just an older guy kind of looking in the camera. I thought, I'll see what he has to say. Bam. Did you pray for me, Debbie? At the Ukrainian church? Oh, you like it, Cindy? I still got a lot of questions I need answered. I want to know about these pressure cracks. I want to know about this drag racing and all this stuff. There's those people I talked to earlier. Nice. Oh, you buy locally? Yeah, clouds look good, don't they? I think they do too. You know, this damn problem I got with my stomach. I don't know what. I don't think it's acid reflux. I haven't taken all these things. They don't really seem to help anti-acid. I don't think it's that. Here's a weird thing. Like, I've tried everything. I quit spicy foods. I didn't get any better, so I went back to eating them. I quit alcohol for a while. I still am not drinking caffeine. And I was getting a little better, but even when I eat nothing, it starts to I start getting this bloating with eating nothing. So I might as well eat. And my appetite is good. They said no ulcer, none of that. Don't have colon cancer. So I don't know what the fuck's wrong. I don't know where to go. Oh, you're lucky, Bobuck. You have a good time. Go to the Ukrainian church. Say that a guy came up doing dirty things when I was trying to have a civil chat. It's not nice. Be a big blowout. That kind of stuff doesn't really interest me. It's a lot of drinking and, you know, I don't know, I do drink, but not a lot. Look at this guy's towing a snowmobile. Must have ran out of gas or something. I think I could get some good photos on. What do you guys think about that if I came to this big blowout thing next week? Does that interest anybody, seeing what it's like or not? No, it wasn't. I had it though before the event. Hey, will you look up I think he said Kill Care restaurant at Houghton Lake. Can somebody look that up for me? See if they're open. They really do have fish. I mean, I don't think he's lying, but that would be. I'd like to have a nice fish dinner. Even though I have fish that I'm about ready to, if I don't eat it today, I'm gonna have to throw it out. Do you guys give a shit about snowmobile drag races and stuff? Boardwalk? Okay, I'll do it then. I'll do it. You can look it up. Tip Up Town, Houghton Lake, bands, all sorts of shit. Lou, could you look up that Kilgare restaurant, Houghton Lake? I'm gonna go there. I found a lot of times, and this guy seems like a good guy. I'm not knocking him, but they don't really know what they're getting. I'll give you the perfect example. Oh, you like that? Oh, you think I should watch it? People say they know where you can get. There's a place in Gladwin, all you can eat walleye. Yeah, how much? $11. Bullshit. No way. Sure enough, it's Alaskan walleye. Kill Care. Are they open? Kill Care. I'll go in there and get a perch dinner if they have it. Oh, you think I'd have fun? Yeah, maybe I'll do it then. I was thinking about going to Georgia. I don't know if it's still not right. I don't know what the hell I got, but something. You know, I'm not scared about it. I'd rather just get it fucking over with. You know, that kind of shit doesn't worry me, like dying and stuff too much. Other than Daisy, and I got that covered. And I know I tell you all the time, but you know, I know what these next 15 years are going to be like, and it isn't exactly a party. But it's the inconvenience of dealing with bullshit that worries me. You know? But I sleep like a baby. which my sleep's been a wreck for like 30 years. I've had sleep studies, fucking psychiatric evaluations, every medication they ever made, all these troubles. And here all of a sudden, you know, about a year ago, last year, I didn't do my bedroom redo because I just didn't feel good. And I thought, well, I'll wait, it's cold. I'll wait till the summer. You know, waited till the summer, I felt worse. Here I am a year later, nothing done. I'll give you an example. So now when it's like, I used to stay up all night, no problem. I even had a bout of that last summer. So now, like last night, stay up till 1. Tired as hell, go to bed, sleep solid all the way through till 9. Look at the temperature, it's -1. It's like, fuck it. Shut my eyes, slept 3 more hours. That's not normal for me. So deep down, I think I got something else going on. I just don't know what it is. Oh, hi, Thomas. Oh, you do think that? Yeah, maybe it is. That's certainly a good theory. Kill care. Yeah, I'm in a real... I mean, believe me, I think I have it made in a lot of ways, but I don't feel like I have it made, you know what I mean? It's like the old adage, you know, yeah, you could be a quadriplegic. Yeah, I know that. I could be, but I'm not. And I'm glad that I'm not. But, you know, when you're not feeling that good, the notion that I could be a quadriplegic doesn't mean jack shit. So what? Oh, you have. And in this depression thing, my whole thing, I'm thinking about starting some antidepressants tomorrow. I got to do something, man. My life is just like, other than my YouTube, I don't do shit. I swear to God. You been sleeping in, Debbie, Dave? I'll let you guys know when I still buy a night at Taos Resort, like I said last year. My treat. Buy a nice night there. You don't need to bust your ass. Drive like a lunatic to and from Detroit. I'll take you out to dinner too. At Mango's. That way you can get up there early, spend the day, check out Taos. Go to a nice hotel, have fun. Yeah. And then you can do the next day too. But right now, like Taos, I love Taos, you know that, right? But it's too cold. I mean, that's why I did photography yesterday. If there's no open water, there's really not much to do for me. But when that ice breaks up, as you know, because you've been there, now we're talking. Last year I was in Hilton Head, so I missed it. And that can all happen in like a short time. And this guy's wanting to check out things too. He'll get towed though where he's parked. They're really fuckers about that up here. Hot tub? Yeah, I can't get into the Bible, man. I'm sure I may regret that someday, but I might not too. My parents were fucking crazy. That's what I was thinking this morning when I was brushing my teeth. My parents were crazy, so I ended up just like them. Better, really. But I think it could all be between the ears, which not much I'm going to do about at this stage of the game. Yeah, I don't want to get laid anymore. It's no fun anymore. It's a young person sport. Shit, anybody that has sex with me looked like a Halloween party when they showed up. See you, loser Russian. Bye, loser Russian. Yeah, I've done all that. That's one problem, man. I've done everything I wanted to do. I had a guy call me the other day. His friend just bought this airplane. It was like 900 grand. And he wanted to pick me up and go flying. I just, I just didn't feel like it. I haven't flown probably 15 years. I said, I can't do it. Who's this guy talking to? No, I don't want to smoke weed. Kill care. Yeah, anybody know what time they're open till? This guy's talking on his phone too. That's where they're gonna do the winding down, sundown. Oh, 9, good. I'm gonna go over there. Thank you. One good thing is my van got fixed. I did need a new radiator, but here the thing is working fine for a $12 bottle of bullshit that it got poured in the radiator. It worked. My guess is a leak in the head gasket. What are you gonna do? 440,000 miles? I got some thinking to do on the Astrovan. I think I'm just gonna run it till it dies somewhere and leave it there to get a rental car home. That's what she says, Faye. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you on the Becky thing. I don't know what to tell you on that. Yeah, she said she started a channel. She got an email that, I mean, you can set a channel up in like 5 minutes. I don't know what to tell you. $74. Kill care. That's what I'm going to name my next channel, Pressure Crack. I have another channel that I did for a little bit, Depression Channel it's called. But it just got to where we talk about depression, it was fun, and now I don't even think you can do that. They'll start busting you because you're talking about drugs even though they're legal. Porn bomb. Yeah, but they're all around shore, pressure cracks. I don't give a shit about them. I know people drown with pressure cracks, but not much. And I don't really, I've just heard that. I've never read anything about it. Look at this big old pressure crack. Cracking right now. How you doing? Mary, I got a trailer for that too. I could get it for you on a trailer. Dave, how did that kid turn out? Dave, how did that kid turn out? And how come he didn't come back on? You spent too much time in the emergency room? Here's the old style Houghton Lake houses. Oh, gotcha. I figured it was something like that. How many stitches to get? Oh, okay. That's my girl. That's my baby. You wonder where Dad was? You wonder where Dad was, hon? Girl, hey, babe. Hi, hi. Yeah, I think you could post it. Just, you know, I would make it not for kids and put a warning at the beginning. Just make it like a safety video. You know, watch what you're doing. This can happen, some bullshit like that. Yeah, she does. Oh, did you, Ray? Yeah, that's cool. How come you don't fish anymore? You got more time than ever. Hey, Loretta. Yeah, it's an element of truth to that, yeah. I really thought with a decent winter day there'd be a lot more people up here. This restaurant used to be good, Shakers. There was some family squabble. It's been downhill ever since. Hey, how you doing, Veronica?
was Spicer's. I didn't see that damn place. He said it was this side of Spicer's. Yeah, 20 degrees isn't bad. Yeah, Tums don't really do me any good. I've tried them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, here's Spicer's right up here. Now that guy said it was this size. This side of oh, Kilcare. There it is right there. It's on the other side of the road. I never even really noticed this place, to tell you the truth. Take care, Elena.
You all set?
Hey, waiting. How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. One, please.
Table for one?
Yep.
Alrighty, let's go over here for you.
Thank you.
There you go, you're welcome.
That old bar.
We don't on Sundays, no, just Friday. It's only on Fridays and Saturdays after 4. You're welcome.
See, there's no way they have fresh fish here. Because it's cod and haddock.
Hey, Stuart, you have something to drink?
You know, I think I'll just get a water. Trying to cut back on caffeine. Thank you. See what I mean? I told you most of the time people don't know what they're talking about fish. Now I'm going to get it anyway. Yeah, they used to have perch, but I think they don't have it anymore. That's probably it. No perch, huh? See what I mean? This place in Houghton Lake. About ready to party. I might get shrimp basket instead. I'm gonna get shrimp basket.
You too. Thanks. You ready?
Shrimp basket.
Shrimp basket with
Yeah.
cocktail sauce?
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. You have a good day, Mary. No, I would never get ribs in a place like this. Nope. I'll bet in the 70s and 80s this place would be jamming right now. Bar rules. See you, Mary. Is perch hard to get now?
Yeah, can't even get it from anybody.
Yeah, I believe it. Yep.
Yep.
Can't even get perch. Blue, I want to dedicate this ketchup to you today for being such a great moderator. You see it standing so proudly on the table? Yeah, but that's a weird thing. I'll tell you, that doesn't mean anything. I'll give you an example. When you're up to, you know, the hardest place in the world to get fresh fish out at a restaurant? Alaska. You think, how can that be? I'll tell you why, because it all goes and gets processed, shipped to Seattle, then resold back to the restaurant and frozen. It's almost impossible to get fresh fish as like a traveling person in a restaurant in Alaska. Yeah, it's almost like the closer it is, the harder it is to get. I'll tell you another thing like that. You stand a better chance of getting a better deal on king crab legs in Toledo, Ohio than you will in Kodiak, Alaska. I'm not shitting you. Dutch Harbor, any of those places. I think because you need to go through like a commercial. I think what she should have said was that it costs too much and they can't charge enough to get anybody to order it. That's kind of true for Great Lakes perch, but there's certain things like that. No, yeah, that's the way it is. But it's all like FDA, food preparation bullshit. Some of the worst food you'll ever eat is in rural Alaska. It's all bar food everywhere, like kind of like this place is. Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it. Now, you know, and it's funny because during, let's say, the king salmon run, you'll see Learjets and stuff sitting up in Alaska. And they're all waiting to get that big load of fresh king salmon. And they fly it to Cleveland and New York and Philadelphia and LA and all these places and serve it fresh. They do. But I'm talking about generally, by and large, it's processed, sent to Seattle, comes back up as frozen in Alaska, even though they caught it there. No, yeah, COVID's not helping either. Like today, I went through McDonald's, no more skim milk for the hot chocolate. But you can get perch, it's just cost prohibitive. And it's not fresh. But, you know, there's a lot of things out there like Kansas City steak, Omaha steak. Frozen isn't as bad as it used to be back in the day. If it's flash frozen, I read an article that said that fruit, as an example, is better when you get it frozen because the places that are doing it are picking it at the optimum time. It's flash frozen, it's kept super cold, and it's shipped out. So it's not like the old days of like a crappy freezer and it gets freezer burn. You know, if it's done right, frozen's not bad. No, I was just talking to a girl up in Sault Ste. Marie the other day about going to Canada is a nightmare. $70 test. You got to schedule when you're going to come in. The test has to be done 3 days before you go. Just a total hassle. It's about $140 just in fees. Yeah, everything is so expensive. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just everything. Cheese, steak is crazy. Can't get employees to work. Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
Is this ketchup?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Stupid question, but I thought she said cocktail sauce, but I still they have it in here. So God knows where this shrimp came from. Probably Cincinnati. My shrimp basket. Yeah, you can get some good frozen perch, but you know everybody's hooked up on this fresh bullshit. Good, Cheryl. How you doing? What'd you do? Start another name? There's a lot of good books out there. I have a couple of them on fraud in the food market. Olive oil's a big one. So are scallops. Yeah, you can get some good frozen perch. There's a lot of articles on that. It's a good question. Just go with the premium brand. Get it at a good place. And even then you could probably still get... Google it. Fake olive oil on the market. It's a huge, big market. Bay of Fundy, Digby scallops. And even if you go to a place like Nova Scotia and you get some Digby scallops from the Bay of Fundy, you're going to pay up the ass for them. You could get them cheaper in Toledo, Ohio. Thank you, Debbie and Dave. Have a good day. There was an attorney I used to hang out with that was making down like $1 million a year back in '84. And he was just buying up all sorts of shit. And he bought a big acreage up just about 50 miles south of the Mackinac Bridge. He had another place up in Allenton. And I did a background investigation on him last night. I haven't talked to him about 15 years. Kind of a dick, backstabber guy, you know. I used to talk shit behind people's backs, so I really don't want anything to do with him. But I see he sold all those places. And he's still working, and they got rid of about 80% of the attorneys at the law firm. Yeah, Marguerite's still around, yep. Oh, sorry about that, Dave.
What I do is I dump them all, and then I go to the sink here, I go to the warm hot water, and rinse all out. Out.
Yeah, I got a sister that's going to be dead any day because of COPD. Hey, I see you. How you doing?
Eat more of the ones on the shelf, so you can go to like extras when you eat them.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, really? That old Tom Brady sure led a charmed life, hasn't he? They got to be into some weird bondage or some shit. There's no way somebody's life could be that perfect.
They all have a certain amount of winners, right? It's not by this one. It's not by this. And look at any spread it out online, find out how many winners are left. How some people, yeah. Right online, or ask them to save the shit, this whole thing, whatever, type it online.
Oh, was he drunk when he did that?
He got what was happening. How you doing? Still doing okay?
Yeah, I ate it all.
You're good? We
Yep.
think you all set?
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Can I get a little more water too when you get a chance? Can I get 2 5s too, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no. So is this about it on a Sunday?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe I'll pick up a little bit later, but not much more.
here you go. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Thank you.
So next week be a big week for you?
Oh yeah. Yep, we're already getting ready and prepped for it.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yep.
And is that just what that weekend, or is it go
It's 2 weekends.
2 weekends?
Yep,
Okay.
next 2 weekends.
Now will it be solid through the week too, or only on the weekends?
Just weekends.
Okay.
And it's really just like the Saturday. Like Friday night a little bit will get busy.
Yeah.
But it's the Saturday really. It's like
And is it like the old days? Busy?
It's probably not. I mean, it's busy. It's busy for us. We only fit so many people in here, so we'll be filled up.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Thank you. Hey guys. Hi. You got the 4 again? Yes. All right. Right this way. Go, Melissa, I'll be right with you. You're welcome.
Steph, we'll take on $20. There's a Chase right down the street.
Okay, thanks.
See these new Blazers? My buddy's wife's got one. They gave me a ride to my doctor's appointment. And that is the roughest riding car I've ever been in. Hon, I had shrimp. I didn't get anything. I'll get you McDonald's hamburger though, honey. Don't act so depressed. I'm gonna get you McDonald's hamburger, hon. Bye, Faye. Yeah, they're nice looking, but let me tell you, Tammy, you wouldn't believe it's a super uncomfortable back seat, and it rides rough. I'm not kidding you. I think that Giselle's got manly features, if you ask me. There's something not totally feminine with her. I don't really find her that attractive, to be honest with you. I mean, I had girlfriends better looking than her, if you ask me. No, I'm not shitting you. That back seat will break your back. Daisy didn't care. Daisy, I'm going to get you a hamburger at McDonald's. You know that, hon? Because you're a good girl. You're giving Dad the death stare. Plus, you know, it was $47,000 too. 47 grand. You'd have to be out of your mind to buy that. Yeah, I think that Giselle kind of looks Brooke Shieldish, like a little, and Maria Shriver. They just got a little too much testosterone for me. I mean, if you cut her hair short and took off that makeup and took her out of those outfits she wears for those photo shoots, she'd look like Dyke of the Year. No way. Absolutely. I think they're cool looking, but I couldn't believe what a hard ride it was. Yeah. Everybody paying $11 an hour now, and a Blazer is 47 grand. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she doesn't look quite feminine to me. I'll tell you, I thought she was really cute when she was younger. And that's that Erin Andrews. But she's starting to get that chiseled clutch cargo face as she's getting older now. You know, the one that the guy got nude photos of her through the peephole? Yeah, I don't want any angular features. All right, Christos, just pay attention. Pay attention to the chat and figure it out. Yeah, well, she really doesn't like fries, and she's not going to eat a shrimp. That's why. So I'm going to get her a cheeseburger. Yeah, I don't like those chiseled features either. They probably wouldn't like me either, but it's just like if you make a comment about someone and I say, well, it's like, who do you think you are? That's got nothing to do with it. I mean, I can be a not good looking guy and make a comment that I don't think Giselle's feminist. One doesn't have anything to do with the other. Clutch cargo. Yeah. I bring it up, man. Big old squared off jaw. I used to think Paris Hilton was cute until I found out she had size 11 feet. Oh, did he? Clutch cargo.
Yeah, that's it, Ray. Well, that's the last time that place will see me. Look at here's a Honda Yamaha place, went out of business across the street.
a moment. How may I help you?
Can I get a plain hamburger with no salt, please? Plain cheeseburger with no salt.
So you want a plain cheeseburger instead of the hamburger?
Yeah, plain cheeseburger, no salt, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Be sure to wait the next window.
Thank you. No thanks. That's all, huh? Got you a cheeseburger, honey. Yes, I did, girl. I got you a cheeseburger. Smooth belly. Yeah, yes, I did. I got you a cheeseburger. You know that, honey? Yes, I did. I got you a cheeseburger. Got you a treat? Yeah, I did. I ordered it. What? Joe? What?
Your cheeseburger, no salt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to reserve one.
All right, thanks. Yeah, it's for Daisy. Yeah, Michigan, yep. Look at this guy in this outfit. I didn't get salt on it. I finally remembered it.
No salt cheeseburger?
Oh yeah, thank you.
There you go, sir.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no salt cheeseburger. Daisy said, "Oh yeah, that's what I want. I want a no salt cheeseburger." Come right up, Daisy. There's some characters walking over here, maybe able to get an interview. No salt cheeseburger. Check these people out, you guys. Yeah, it could be. Bye bye, WTF. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hit the refresh button, although I don't think it's going to help. Bye bye. beautiful moonrise right now. Look at that moonrise. You see it? Full moon looks like. miles here. Once it buffers, that's going to be it for a while. No way around it. So don't wait for me to come back on, because I'm going to take Daisy for a walk after it buffers, and I won't get on till later. So I'm letting you know. Must have got another cell phone tower out here.